Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy RB3 for First Cut, and I'm here reacting to the excellent marketing campaign from the new Michael Jackson movie, Michael. Man, y'all know me. I've been excited for this movie since day one, literally since they showed the trailer at CinemaCon back in 2024. I've been hyping this movie. We reacted to the trailer before on First Cut Live. And, you know, I am just thoroughly excited. Michael Jackson's one of my favorite definitely the world's greatest music artist of all time. Definitely one of my personal favorites. Again, I wasn't alive through a lot of Michael Jackson's life, but his music is so timeless and so revolutionary that it just impacts everybody of all ages. I mean, I remember playing that Michael Jackson video game. I listened to all them records, watched, the Remember the Time music video with Eddie Murphy, directed by John Singleton, is one of my favorite music videos of all time. Of course, he has that other music video too with Spike Lee in Brazil. I mean, just a timeless, great artist with a lot of great connections to cinematic history. He tried to buy Marvel. I got to talk about that in another video coming up soon. But today, I just want to react to the amazing marketing efforts that has been coming out from Lionsgate and this movie. They put all their chips in this basket, and I think it's going to deliver. I'm almost guaranteed that this movie is going to make $1 billion. It's getting the Michael Jackson fans excited. It's getting normies excited. Heck, and I think with these recent trailers and promo spots, I think it's even getting film fans excited, like IMAX fans excited. You're probably thinking, Rob, what are you talking about? Cinephiles, film fans, IMAX fans? Nobody cares. Okay, watch these trailers that I'm about to show y'all, and then you'll be on board too.
Biggest selling record of all time.
I know I am someone.
Again, we see the behind the scenes. Look at how the aspect ratio. How do they do this masking? Just from a stop. Just from an editing perspective, from a visual effects perspective, look at this. Look at this masking work. This is incredible. Look at this. The whole bringing this down. I mean, how much rotoscoping, how perfect. And wow, excellent. April 24th, y'all, just about a month away.
Perfect pitch.
Singing sounds good.
I've never heard a voice quite like yours.
A lot of A-list actors in here, man. Spider-Man actress in there.
Do my own thing. You let your light shine.
Where you want to go?
Again, Nia Long.
You'll see.
Look at this. Wow.
What did I tell
This got my heart thumping. I don't know about y'all.
Toy there ever was. Thousands of
And IMAX, baby, IMAX.
all over the world.
That's ambitious.
You see it, you can do it.
Ooh-wee. We're about to go to a Michael Jackson concert in IMAX. And then check this, y'all. Early access tickets. That is right. They have an early access screenings that are happening 2 days before the movie opens to the general public. The movie opens on April 24th. That's a Friday. But they also have tickets for April 22nd as well. And if you go, I'm an AMC user. I go on the AMC apps. A lot of those show times on that Wednesday are looking booked up. I think, again, this movie's going to make $1 billion worldwide. I think it's going to open to 120 million worldwide, bare minimum, or 120 million domestic, 120 million domestic, bare minimum. And yeah, I mean, that trailer was great. I mean, you can't not say the whole changing aspect ratio thing wasn't dope, just from a technical perspective. Okay, and then from a music perspective, right? Look at the songs. Like, they sound so good. They sound so clean. They sound just like Mike. And the young actor that they got to play Michael in this movie looks right on point. And also Jafar Jackson also looks right on point and sounds right on point too. For a film like this, you really don't have to do much to impress me in a biopic sense. Just act like your uncle. Just act like Mike. Sometimes they say you never want a biopic where the actor's doing an impersonation. You always want a performance. In this case, I don't mind an impersonation. Like, I don't mind us seeing, what that looks like. But at the same time, though, We are also getting this movie directed by Academy Award nominee Antoine Fuqua, who directed Denzel Washington to an Academy Award for Training Day. Actually, historically, the first black director to direct a black actor to win an Oscar for Best Actor. The second one, actually, ironically, being Ryan Coogler for Sinners and Michael B. Jordan. But speaking of Jafar, we also have a featurette showing him and his process getting down into the Michael Jackson character.
I knew how challenging this would be to take on playing Michael Jackson, and it was not easy. Definitely wasn't.
Yeah,
every move matters. Every detail matters. You can't just go through a Michael Jackson move casually.
I met with Rich and Tone,
Graham King,
choreographers, and we were wondering, can Jafar really do this?
Graham King, by the way, who is the producer of Bohemian Rhapsody, a movie that made close to $1 billion, also about Queen, and got nominated for multiple Academy Awards and won multiple Academy Awards, including Best Actor for Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury, and also Best Editing. So, yeah, very interesting. Let's keep it pushing.
I met with Rich and Tone, who are Michael's choreographers, and we were wondering, can Jafar really do this? Can he really do the most iconic moves the world has seen?
Land like this.
Rehearsals, they hitting it,
and Jafar
practicing.
said, just give me some time.
I love challenges, and I wanted to prove to myself, my family, and the filmmakers that I can do this.
He naturally sounds like Mike.
Weight shift, the smoother it's gonna look.
I started to rehearse for hours and hours upon hours until one single move was right, dancing until my feet would bleed or them go numb.
Now, where's Kenny Ortega at, man?
Sometimes I would wake up sore, be like, should I go rehearse? Should I just take a break and let the body relax?
Michael wouldn't relax.
This part of my mind would be like, no, what would Michael do?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Jafar never stopped dancing. He was rehearsing all the way to the moment we start filming.
Hey.
It's natural. It's a flow. All together.
That's right.
I remember looking in the mirror right before going on stage. I had the full hair, makeup, and wardrobe, and I had a couple moments to myself, just saying like, wow, I'm really here.
You look just like Mike, man.
It's time to go out there and put on the best show ever.
Wow.
That is what I want the world to feel. Magic.
I feel the magic. I feel it. I'm liking it. Having 4DX2, I didn't even notice that until I just saw the end of that thing. My goodness. He's looking like Michael. He's feeling like Michael, just in the essence and the practice and the workmanship. At the bare minimum we saw from that promo is that he's going to know how to dance. Right? He's going to know how to do the dance, you know? So at the bare minimum, we are going to see him dancing, which is really good. Now, will the performance live up to all that rehearsal, all that practice, all that dedication? We'll see. But at the bare minimum, we know the dance moves are going to be on point. And the singing is going to be on point because I don't know if they're using his natural voice or if they're using the actual recordings from the Michael Jackson songs themselves. But everything in these trailers sound very on point. Now, speaking of songs, and this just came out about a week ago, Sony has released the official soundtrack / track list of the Michael Jackson songs that will be featured in this film, And there are 13 that will be featured. Now, I thought there was going to be a lot more. I thought at CinemaCon, they said something about 20 songs maybe. But I think this track list is just leading credence to maybe there being a part 2, because you look at it, it's a lot. Okay, let me just show y'all. This is the track list right here. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna pause that. Look at that. A side, I'll Be There, Jackson 5, Never Say Goodbye, classics. Who's Loving You, classics. I Want You Back, ABC, The Love Will Save You. None of the Christmas records, huh? Where's Mommy Kissing Santa Claus? But early Jackson 5 on side A, side B. Ben, if you know from the weird evil rat movie or the sequel to the evil rat movie, Ben actually earned that song Ben earned Michael Jackson an Academy Award in 1970s. I forget the exact year, 1975, 1974. I'm gonna have to double check that one, but really, really cool. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, again, early Michael. Beat It, early Michael. Thriller, this is when Michael was at his peak. Thriller, Billie Jean, Wanna Be Starting Something, Side C, and then Side D, Human Nature, Working Day and Night, classic and bad. These are all great early Jackson 5 hits / like peak Michael Jackson 80s hits. They're probably going to sprinkle in some other songs that are going to be featured in some other parts as well too. Eventually, I would assume. But again, we don't see anything from the latter half of Mike's career, right? Like the 90s, the 2000s. One of my favorite 2000 songs, Butterfly, which my girl put me on to. But I think this one is... It's getting tricky, y'all. It's tricky. This is why I really do think, again, looking at this track list, I have a feeling we might have a part 2 in the works because there are just too many. These are all great classic Michael Jackson songs right here, all 13 of these. But there's some smackers that are not on here too. There are some smackers from the late 80s, early 90s. Some will even say, early 2000s. That are not on here too. So I'm very, very curious to see what's on here, what's not being mentioned on here. And by this implication of them covering early career / 80s peak Mike, again, it seems like they're really not touching anything controversial whatsoever, at least in this movie. Again, hopefully we get a part 2. Maybe we get some correction of the record. I don't know. Either way, though, that's looking really exciting. But a couple more things here. I did see that they had the HBCUs out. They had the HBCUs out with their marching bands celebrating the legacy and music of Michael Jackson. Let's take a look at some of that. So this one's Florida A&M right here. Wow, look at that. That'd be cool if they're in the movie somehow, or if there's like a marching band sequence in the film. Look at that. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Again, the timelessness of Michael Jackson, his music still feels modern, still feels now, still feels like something I could step to this day. They're going stupid. Ooh. This is cool stuff, y'all. This is cool stuff. I like it. I like every single second of this. I like it. I like what I'm seeing, y'all. I like it. They're marching. They stepping. The HBCUs is out. Now this one here is from Jackson State. Oh, they're going stupid. Hey, Michael Jackson State? Huh? Okay, let me stop being corny, all right? Look at that, though. Look at my beautiful black people in the marching band. My mama was in the marching band for Compton High, the Compton Tar Babes. Can't go wrong with the Compton Tar Babes. We didn't have a marching band in my high school. I went to a nerdy school. We didn't have none of that. But yeah, no, I always have affinity for marching bands. I love seeing them at parades. I love seeing them. I went to USC. Like our marching band at USC was just top tier. Maybe greatest in the world, but not better than the HBCU ones, of course. Okay, so this is footage from Southern University. Yes. Hey, don't stop till you get enough. Hey, See, I just want to get up. Oh. Let me run that back one time. I like that. It's all good stuff, y'all. I like it. I like every single second of what I'm seeing. They are not missing a step with this movie. They are not missing a drum beat. They are not missing a penny in a fountain. And speaking of stepping, the last piece of promo that I think is just super, super fascinating. They have had flash mobs pull up to New York and Hollywood Boulevard, right where I used to work, Hollywood and Highland, doing flash mobs. We're bringing back flash mobs, y'all. Again, really bringing me back to my childhood, 2013, 2014 type vibes. Old school marketing. But we here because it's Mike and we love dancing. Let's take a look. Okay, so I believe this one's New York. Yo, look at him. Hey, yes. By the way, this video is vertical, but I just cropped in because it was 4K. Look at him. Going stupid. Hey. Oh, the moonwalk too. Let's get it. Dang, they did all that in one signal? That's kind of crazy. Yo, that go kind of tough. Okay, so that was New York, and this one is in LA. Oh. Okay, hit it. Again, this is vertical, but I'm cropping in. Okay. Let's get it. And they both doing Billie Jean too, so this gotta be a coordinated attack, right? Again, grooving to some MJ, man. This is a good Friday or Wednesday or Monday or whenever this was. Wow, they did it all in one signal. Again, impressive. I like it, man. I like it. I love everything that I'm seeing. I love it. They're tapping into the culture. They're tapping into the fan base. They're tapping into black people. They're tapping into white people. They're tapping into all audiences, black, white, Asian, Latino, Hispanic, every race and color and creed in between. We all love Michael Jackson, man. We all love Mike, and we are gonna be stepping out for this movie in a big way. Again, early predictions, I say it's gonna make $1 billion worldwide. I think it's gonna make 120 million opening weekend domestic, and April is gonna be one of the biggest April openings of all time in the box office. And I think that, and this is conservative. I think this is the low end of the figures. And I think that this is really gonna shine a new light on Michael Jackson's legacy, like that has frankly been tarnished over the years by misleading documentaries and, factual inaccuracies and people not understanding that, hey, look, Mike, you a little bit of a weird guy. Sure, we could all accept that, but there's a lot of weird guys out there. Doesn't mean they automatically should be painted or labeled as something that they're not. And especially when the FBI investigates and they can't find nothing, especially when cases get thrown out of court, we just gotta roll with innocence or proven guilty, and Michael died as an innocent man. So I'm rocking with that. This movie is looking pretty perfect, y'all. I mean, I don't know. I mean, normally these biopics are kind of here or there, and maybe this one's here or there, but my fandom is gonna overweigh my film criticism of this whole situation. So don't expect an objective review from me on this Michael Jackson movie. I will be the most unfair, biased, pious, whatever kind of non-objective kind of person. I'm going to be that. I'm going to be that when it comes to this, because this movie has me hyped. This feels like the movie I've been waiting for the longest time, like, probably maybe my whole life. Again, the Michael Jackson legacy runs strong in my house. So does a lot of classic 80s, right? It's in all black people's house, right? Prince, Michael, Stevie Wonder. There's just those iconic, timeless artists that just mean the world to so many people, and in the hearts of so many people that, are just not even part of their generation or not even part of that. But their music is so amazing and whimsical and, like I said, timeless, that it could just connect with any generation, including myself. So I can't wait. I mean, I couldn't be more excited for this movie. So that's my thoughts on this excellent, stellar marketing campaign from Lionsgate. Excellent job. Excellent. Chef's kiss. You're doing it. You're killing it. I cannot wait to watch this movie on April 22nd, the early access, and then I'm watching it again on the 24th. So make sure y'all tap into First Cut. We're going to have multiple reviews, shorts, TikToks, all of that. We're going to be covering it, live streams, Michael Jackson movie. This is the place to be if you're a Michael Jackson fan and you're excited for this biopic. Tap in. Let me know in the comments down below how excited you are for this movie. And yeah, for First Cut, this is your boy RB3. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Director RB3. And also, you make sure you follow us here at First Cut TMO on all social media platforms. With that being said, y'all, it's your boy RB3. Peace.
This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. With the 4/5 divide you in